sorry. That just morning and lots of coffee. Good morning, everybody. This is a trip, everyone. I hope you're all ready for my first actual ASMR stream. At least first stream that I've labeled ASMR. And I'm going to be trying to do a forest ambiance today. I mean, technically I could just shut up and I would have the forest ambiance. We're literally in a forest. I mean, if I wanted to, I could literally just... Well, I'm not going in front of the camera, so there's going to be no forest ambiance here. So there's going to be no demonstrating that this is a live feed. Unless... Well, we're going for the forest in autumn. Or beginning of summer. By going for, I mean, that's where we are. That is exactly where we are. So do you have your coffee ready? Do you have your Blaze Orange on because hunting seasons are starting and you don't want to be accidentally shot? I know I do. I mean, I shouldn't be accidentally shot because it's my damn property, but... So, forest ASMR. I guess I'll do very foresty sounds, like the sound of loading a 1022 mag. But if you're like wondering, like, why Atropa? Why are you starting to stream at 9? Sunrise was... I don't know when sunrise was. It's like, well... I was using a shotgun, but since I'm streaming, I don't want to wear Air Pro. So I'm going with something that I can shoot without Air Pro. Hypothetically. Now, should we check our zero? I think we should check our zero. Yep. I don't know if you saw that because that was kind of behind me on the screen. But the rounds are hitting where I aim. And that's what really matters. Actually having the rounds hit. How does that go? It's not the something smoke that we fire. It's the hits that count. But, of course, we're hunting, we're not stuck in boot camp. And I have something stuck in my throat. You're really gonna have to forgive me, because I didn't bring a water bottle. Instead, we had the forest ASMR session of pouring coffee from a large Stanley thermos. I'll be honest, I've never done an ASMR stream before. I don't feel like whispering. I probably should be whispering seeing as I'm hunting, but... Seeing as I just made a loud, like, banging noise. A very loud banging noise. Actually, it's not that loud. Now if it's a shotgun, that would be loud. Seeing as I made a loud banging noise, I don't think whispering really matters. Anyways. Okay, that should be a bit better. Just a little bit. I really should have brought a water bottle. Imagine doing an ASMR stream and you don't have a water bottle. Who does that? Oh, I guess I do. They aren't sending their brightest. And by they, I mean me. I'm they. I saw some squirrels earlier, but they were off to the side. They seemed to like that area more. And I can't really go that way because I guess there's a bit too much brush. Well, there's also the fact that it wouldn't make for a good view. Also, if I shot something, I'd have to go through a lot more underbrush to retrieve it. And it would take too long. You know how that goes. I guess for the moment, we can just enjoy our coffee and enjoy the sound of the woods. As tempting as it'd be to start plinking, I only brought one box of 22. So, it is what it is. I don't know what it is, but just waiting for squirrels to appear. I mean, I saw some earlier, but they were in the direction of a power line cut, and I didn't want to shoot the power lines. It's kind of a yearly thing where I'm at. Power outages caused by turkey hunters. Many such cases. I do have to wonder, how's the internet quality? It might be better if I don't have my phone on top of the puck. Not too bad. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a proper Wi-Fi repeater set up yet, so I have to use a mobile internet puck for streaming from the woods, which honestly, for like up until like this past late spring summer, almost, that was what I used for all my streams. So return to tradition, almost return to the old days where my internet was super crappy. I think I get better internet up here though, because I'm actually on top of a mountain, like at the top of a mountain, or at one of the peaks. As you can see, I'm actually shooting down into a dip, which is why I can use the 22 for this, because I have a very solid backstop. Well, if I was off to the side where I see the most squirrels, that's too sheer of a drop off. So if I use the 22, it would just go miles and miles, even with the 22. and I don't want to cause problems. So, shotgun. Yeah, squirrels. We're watching for wildlife. I saw a deer earlier today. I saw some squirrels. We have chipmunks, but I haven't seen them. We have birds. We have a bear. We, as in the collective we. Yeah, we have chipmunks up here. But I haven't seen the bear. I've just seen, like, bear scat, and in winter I saw a set of bear tracks in the snow. So I know there's a bear, which is why I have 4 guns. No, 3 guns today for my ASMR stream. Although bears are not an issue, generally. Black bears are kind of cowards. But on the very, very, very tiny chance that I see a black bear, or if I see a coyote, because fuck coyotes, I do have a .45 pistol. But besides that, I have a .22 and a shotgun. Typical squirrel hunting guns. Yeah, I've never seen this. I've only seen bear scat and tracks. I've never seen him. Or her. I'll need to check the bear archery season. Actually, I recently got a Fred Bear compound bow. Like one of the early Fred Bear compound bows. It's pretty cool. There's a reason that I'm doing a combined black powder and archery stream for Saturday. I do have to wonder, what's the sound like? Because I'm not wearing monitors because it's kind of hard to. So I need to ask chat to fix my sound for me. Oh, we're doing ASMR and totally ASMR and totally nothing else. We're going for the ambiance of being in the woods at the turning of the seasons. Yeah, I know. And since I have an actual battery pack, I should be able to stream for at least 2 hours. Although having long term, I want to build a tree house in this area. And by I want to, I started doing the spikes to climb up for tree house. Almost. It'll be more like a tree cabin. Initially, I was starting on a tree blind, but then I started thinking well, if I'm already going through that effort, I might as well just make a bigger platform. And then I could bring my stream stuff up there and have a base for doing a Wi-Fi repeater. Solar powered. It's well, if I'm already going that far, I might as well just wall it in. So that way the stuff is protected from the elements. It's and if I'm going that far, then I might as well insulate it. And then if I'm going that far, I might as well put in a stove. And then to sort of I can totally build a treehouse with a bathroom and shower. I'll probably have to use like a composting toilet, but it's one of the projects for next month. Because I think our deer archery season starts next month. And it'd be nice to have a tree stand. I want to get another deer with my longbow. I mean, it's not baiting the bears. It's not my fault the bears are attracted to the shitter for some reason. Got the mosquito right out of the fucking air. I really should put on bug spray. I kind of forgot to. It was an early morning. I forgot to pack a water bottle. This is pretty comfy, actually. I can just lean back in my chair with my thermos full of coffee, keeping an eye on my surroundings. It's very comfy. I'm having way too much comfiness. I probably shouldn't lean too far back, unless I pull my chair forward. The ever-important coffee. Yeah, just sitting at my computer, at my full stream setup, in the woods. Sitting at my computer, full stream setup, in the woods, leaning back in a chair, holding a rifle. Just, I don't know what kind of aesthetic this is. What's pink cap spray? I do have to wonder what's pink cap spray. Oh. Is that any good? Because if it's any good, then it might be worth checking out. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I met this. I guess Thailand has a lot of bugs. I guess that makes sense, like tropical. Jungle and all that stuff. Good, I still have a lot of coffee. I'm overly comfy. I may be a little bit tired because, I'll be honest, I've been kind of lazy over the past couple months, but leaning back in this chair in this super nice weather, overly comfy. I suppose the woods feeling, the woods ambiance, might be slightly ruined by the expensive stream setup. But at least the image quality is really good. I did mention that I got a new camera for hand cam streams, but I think it's like this where that camera really shines. Like, just at least from what I'm seeing, it might be somewhat ruined by the mobile data. But, oh, I should have recorded the VOD so I could upload it. I am so stupid. I might need to do another one of these just so I can actually like record the VOD to my computer. That way the quality would be a lot higher. I should have done that. I absolutely should have done that. Yeah, yesterday, I'll be honest, I actually did clear a lane so I could see that hillside over there. But of course, I think the haze might be starting to clear up. Oh, neat. I can use the arm holding up my phone as a bench rest. So if I wanted to, I could just, like, or I could just use the table, like a normal person. Yeah, I might need a little bit more zoom. Oh, that's why this lens probably hasn't been cleaned in like a decade. Yeah. I guess they're off to the side over there. That's where I'm hearing the most of them. By the solar panels that don't work. From the first time I tried doing in a wood stream up here. I'm also realizing I think I might have a way to actually prolong the battery for this because it's burning a little bit faster than the mobile battery pack. But I might be able to make it work. I'll have to play with it later. But for now, wait, what was that? Oh, it's just a woodpecker. Woodpeckers are very noisy, and Not a big fan. I don't know if you can hear the woodpecker though. It's kind of behind me. Oh, and then there's that widowmaker. Well, there's 2 widowmakers I need to take down. Which I probably could use for... Not sure what I'd use them for. They're both oaks, but they're kind of skinny. Yeah, I figured for my first ASMR stream, rather than worrying about a script, I should just go for the ambiance. I'm kind of cheating, because since I'm in the woods at the end of summer, anything that I do is an woods at the end of summer ambiance. Like, if I sit here drinking coffee, which is what I'm doing, it's the ambiance. Yeah, the ASMR cheat. Say the ASMR scenario, or just do what the ASMR scenario is. It's like some 5D chess. I hear squirrels, but I hear them behind me, and I can't shoot in that direction. Oh wait, no. Actually, does Twitch TOS allow hunting? As long as I don't actually shoot them on stream, it should be fine. Wait, no, it's just a scenario. It's not like I'm actually doing it. Haze still hasn't cleared up. But it's a bit lighter at this part. Oh, that's a bird. Just blinking. Relaxing. Drinking coffee. Occasionally blinking at rocks. For Friday night stream, I'm thinking I might make the fire pit on the other side of that brush pile you see. I haven't actually gotten around to making the fire pit up here yet. I need to, but things have just been busy. But if I want to do campfire cooking, I kind of have to have a fire pit. Whether I do campfire cooking with game or with something else kind of depends on, that was gross. Kind of depends on brain fart. Oh yeah, how the next couple days go. If I manage to get like enough squirrels for the Brunswick stew, I'll be cooking game on Thursday, or on Friday. But if I don't, then I'll have to find something else. But I think the official last day of summer is... Oh no. But I have two AT2020s in a stereo setup. So I should at least have the ASMR effect. I don't have a 3DO, but I do have stereo. Yeah. I mean, the 3DOs are expensive, but are really expensive and kind of niche. Unless you just start using them for every stream. Just every stream have the 3DO. Feels like it's getting a lot noisier. Figuratively speaking. Hearing a lot more variety in what's making noise. Different birds, ravens, crows, whatever that bird was. Actually, when I do that stream Wednesday, we'll probably get to hear owls, coyotes, I mean, I have a black cat who I am making an indoor cat for fall and winter, because apparently people will go out of their way to kill black cats in October. So I just don't want to lose him, so he's becoming an indoor cat now. Then, of course, after October, I want to do some different trap sets, which means I don't want a cat running around and getting himself a broken leg from traps. In fact, that's probably going to be one of the first things I buy next month, is some more trapping supplies. I have a fair amount of traps, but I want to get more beaver traps. And I want to do some fox setups. Some fox and coyote setups. Okay, I see a squirrel. But it's all the way over there and I can't shoot it. You know what? I'll be right back. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just making a woods ambiance. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Hello there, Tiger Shark. 3082 plain guy. Oh yeah, I just went to the bathroom. Totally. Oh, thanks for the follow. I totally just went to the bathroom. And wasn't running off to try and get a shot on a squirrel. I don't think I can show that, unfortunately. I can show cooking it, but I can't show turning it from a dead squirrel into meat to be cooked. Yeah, dressing. Oh, I'm not hunting. I'm doing a Woods Ambiance ASMR. Any gunshots are purely coincidental. Yeah, no, that's not a still frame. Because I can do this. Yeah, it's a really cool stick I found in the woods. Really cool stick. Yeah. I'm actually really happy with the video quality. Oh, and once I get a solar battery bank up here and a Wi-Fi line of sight, once I get that, I'd be able to do a lot more streams up here. Naturally. I guess if the cameras moved back to this side of the table, which I wouldn't do because my laptop's kind of reflective. Oh no, I turned that off. I turned off all that because it's an ASMR stream. The F4 Phantom or the F4 Corsair would be my favorites. I don't know why, I've just always liked the Corsair. Oh, pretty good head shooter. But for F4 Phantom, very specifically the ground attack variant, I forget the exact one. Not really a big plain person, but yeah. With like the super fancy radar for the time. Yeah. I think the big heavy Stanley thermos definitely is the proper Woods vibe. When you think sitting in the woods, you think of Stanley Thermos. At least I do. Maybe that's because I always bring coffee when I go squirrel hunting. Oh, thanks for the follow, Vilgor. Of course, drink water. I mean, there's literally nothing stopping me from popping open a beer. Except for the fact that I didn't bring a beer because I didn't think I'd be making that flex. Oh yeah, that's a cow. They're really loud, actually. One of my neighbors is a rancher. Yeah. Constantly reminding me that if I see a coyote to shoot it dead. I mean, because he's a rancher. And apparently the coyotes out here get really big. I've heard them plenty of times, but for some reason just haven't seen a single damn one. Plenty of deer, but the coyotes are a bit more shy. A little bit. I did have to get up a little bit early for this. Mostly to make coffee. Because I loaded most of the stuff in the truck last night, except for my computer and the guns. So, it was mostly just wake up, eat breakfast, get coffee, make 2 pots of coffee. Spend 10 minutes looking for the truck keys. And I guess get changed too. Not coming up here in my pajamas after all. So far, no squirrels deigning to show themselves. Oh, nods are super fun. If you're not using clapped out military nods, they're super fun. Knit me, lion. Yep, just heard a squirrel behind me. Come on, squirrels. Let me shoot you. I need to do a cooking stream. Yep. There's one. Hold on. missed. Morning. Safety on. I swear. I missed. Back to my coffee. Yeah, I wear ear pro for 12 gauge, but not 22. As I mean, 22 isn't that loud. It isn't. I mean, just listen to this. See? Not loud. "12 gauge, on the other hand, I prefer to wear ear pro. Fuck you too, squirrel. Fuck you too. Literally had a squirrel just make an angry noise at me. Sorry about that. Thought I heard something. Possibly. I mean, the other day, I was using a single shot bolt action with a, CB, 22 shorts. Those are super, super fun. And I definitely need to get more CB caps, because that rifle's just super fun to plink with. It's just a very fun plinking gun. I mean, CBs are what I use for trapping. But, out of that 22, out of that bolt action rifle, they are insanely quiet. Super, super quiet. Damn mosquitoes. I can't wait till it's actually fall. I mean, for one thing, it makes squirrel hunting easier. I mean, the quiets are pretty good too. Of course, just using regular 22, also not bad. I need to get some. I'll be honest, I've never used 22 BB. I mean, I've been wanting to get like a better air gun, but there's too much other stuff I want first. I kind of want to get more arrows. Oh, also I got a popper that should be getting here Thursday. Well, no, Tuesday. So that I can use it for Saturday's stream. Because Saturday is black powder and archery. Like, I just got a lightly used 3D deer target. And I have a good selection of steel. Because I tried doing a shooting stream where I was shooting drills. And people were just like, there's no clanging noise. And it's like, well, that's because I'm doing bill drills at like 10 yards. Yeah, that just sounds annoying. Like, we're just having those... Well, somebody else saw a squirrel. Or they're just plinking. Or they could have seen a coyote for all I know. Yeah, no, out here, it's usually not that gunshot or fireworks. It's almost always fireworks. Or no, almost always guns. No, of course not. I am. That gunshot came from my neighbor's property. That was probably about maybe 600 yards away. If I had to estimate. He has a few different plots of land for grazing and cutting hay. Holy shit, that's a lot of bears. You know, out here, that's normal. Yeah, that... He's helping add to the witchy ambiance of the woods. I like crows and ravens, actually. They're pretty cool. Very cool birds. The coolest. Yeah, that would be bad. That would be very bad. I mean, as long as the gunshots aren't on my property, Yeah, as long as the gunshots aren't on my property. Unless I'm the one doing them or a friend is doing them. Pretty much as long as the gunshots are where they're supposed to be. Which I guess is a pretty good rule of thumb. Yeah. And if you hear the whizzing going overhead, that's usually not a good sign. Okay, just a warning. I'm gonna mute the mic for a bit because I'm not that kind of streamer, and this isn't that kind of website. Unless you're a flesh tuber, then Twitch will let you do anything. So, muting the mic for a short while. Sorry about that. Yeah, the good thing about owning all these woods, I can do whatever I want with it. If I want to go hunting, I can. If I want to dance around in the fire, skyclad, in the moonlight, I can. If I want to build a tree house in that tree over there, I need to get lumber first. Don't think I'm not tempted. Honestly, what I probably would do is dig a powder magazine to the mountaintop. Because only being able to have 50 pounds of black powder without an FEL, I'll be honest, it's not a major annoyance, but it's the thought that counts. Wait, what's that noise? I don't think there was a second set of footsteps. Yeah, I want to get a cannon. That's the thing. I'm planning ahead. And planning ahead means trying to figure out where to put a powder magazine. Because powder magazine, you know. But if I get an FEL, that means if I get a cannon, I can shoot case shot as well. Because case shot, okay, shooting regular round shot out of a black powder cannon, no federal regulation whatsoever. But if you want to shoot case shot, that's when it becomes destructive device territory. Because it's a metal ball full of gunpowder. That makes it a destructive device. If you're shooting round shot out of a Civil War cannon, no regulation whatsoever. Except for the 50 pounds of black powder at one time. Which, when you're shooting a pound of black powder per shot, that does kind of add up. Oh, I froze because I had my coffee cup in front of my face. Or rather than a coffee cup, it's the cup for the thermos cup. Yeah, these I'll be honest, these Stanley thermoses are pretty fucking great. Okay, retards, be quiet. I'm trying to stream. Shouting at the crows. Probably wondering, what's this retard doing? Well, there's also the fact that corvids, maybe not crows, but ravens, you can teach ravens to speak. So if I start saying stuff like "hey retards" to them, there's a possibility of them learning it. Which means that there'll be crows, or there'll be ravens, running around and insulting people. So it's always good to try and teach ravens to yell at people. I mean, nevermore is just overdone. Don't teach ravens to say nevermore. It's overdone. So we're going with what's funnier. Still no signs of squirrels. Okay, we have this massive stand of oaks here. And yet the squirrels seem to like those pines. I'm gonna teach them to do it. I'm gonna teach them to do it. Yeah, they're just having fun, yelling at. I forgot, I literally have ASMR opened in a tab. I do have to wonder if the stream is actually functioning as ASMR. Please let me know. Because I want to know if I'm using the ASMR tag appropriately. Okay, that's good. Is it actually triggering the autonomous sensory meridian response? Or is it... Or am I just... Okay, that's good. I might have to do this again then. Because I guess sitting in the woods is pretty comfy. I guess I can do that for a bit, but my model will freak out. Yeah, I figured I brought my usual keyboard, but I figured it'd be better just to use the laptop's keyboard rather than the clicky clacky keyboard. I mean, actually, if I don't use the computer mouse, I could possibly, like, run the whole stream setup with, let me think, audio interface, camera. Yeah, I could totally run the whole stream setup from the ports on my mouse pad. Because I have to use the laptop camera because my phone didn't like trying to use the mobile puck as a network. Oh shit, did I freeze? Am I frozen? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I guess it was just on my end. Okay. Oh, is that? Or is that just an acorn falling? That might have just been an acorn falling. I won't throw a big rock, but I can try throwing a really small piece of lead. But I'm not going to throw a big rock. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Well, I'm talking softly, and I guess I do have a boomstick. We're Teddy Roosevelt maxing here. Talk softly and carry a boomstick. The Atropa way of ASMR. Realizing that I have USB ports. So I can charge my internet pack. I know, he really was. The worst was absolutely Wilson, but That's not a debate. Wilson, absolute worst president. Here in Atropa Everwood's Forest Chat, we hate Wilson. That the woodpecker. I don't know why, they aren't my favorite woods noise. Not a fan of woodpeckers. Not as bad as Woodrow Wilson, but not a big fan. We need more squirrels in front of us. Come on, squirrels. Get into that clearing and stay still. I want to invite you to dinner. Squirrels. Here, squirrels. Yeah. I'm probably gonna just end up being out here every day until Friday. I mean, not streaming every day. You know what I mean. Just being out here hunting, trying to get the brace of squirrels I need for my recipe. So that way I don't have to resort to using something I didn't hunt myself for the stream, my cooking stream. Yeah, honestly, once my battery pack runs down, I'll still be end up being out here. Just haunting the forest, lurking, like witches are supposed to do. That was a funny bird noise. And more coffee. Always more coffee. I mean, that's kind of the rule. More coffee. It's just part of any Atropa Everwood morning stream, is constantly talking about coffee. mean, I bought the biggest Stanley thermos I could find for a reason. Nothing's worse than spending a morning in the woods and running out of coffee. It is the worst feeling. It is essential to spending the morning hunting. Yeah, unfortunately, the current setup I have, I need the battery pack to charge, or to power the laptop dock. But I'm realizing that I technically only need the audio interface and the Woods cam. And I have 2 USB ports on the laptop. So I could get by with just using the regular laptop charger and then just turning the battery pack on to top off the computer, because when the battery pack is on, it constantly drains. I mean, I'm not unhappy with the battery pack, but I kind of want to upgrade to a better one at some point for wood streams. Because honestly, like, I kind of want to do a lot more, like, outdoorsy wood streams. They're kind of my favorite ones to do. Even if they can sometimes be very difficult. Like the stream I did from Maryland Heights in Harper's Ferry, where I only streamed for like an hour, and like I was worried I wouldn't make it up there for the stream start time, so I was like hauling ass up this mountain with a backpack full of like all my streaming stuff. And of course, since I was like I practically sprinted up the mountain, and it was in, I want to say it was November. So I get up there, and then I'm on an open, windswept cliff. And I had sweated. So I'm shivering my ass off for an hour. And then I had to go all the way back down the mountain. And then, like, I was happy enough with the VOD that I even saved it to YouTube until somebody started, and then I took it down after somebody started bitching about how they couldn't hear me because the wind was too loud. So then I took down the VOD from YouTube, which is fine, totally fine. I'm not at all sad about that. Oh, that's a bird. But yeah, it really is a nice day out. Like, super, super comfy. If only that wasn't a bird. If only it was a squirrel. then I could be one step closer to... Yep, that's a woodpecker. I saw it. I seen it. You know, I'd almost be tempted to just make wood streams in the woods a regular Monday morning thing. Because this is kind of way too comfy. If I'm gonna be honest, this is way too comfy. I'm having the comfiest time of my life right now. Of course, when it starts getting colder, it'll be less comfy. But I know. Just relaxing, enjoying nature. Drinking coffee. Like once I get that treehouse set up, it would be absolutely perfect. I could just do Monday morning forest witch streams. Hell, if I get the treehouse set up properly, I would even be able to sleep in. Because I could just sleep in the treehouse. Like, looking at the tree, I probably could get, like, a pretty decent sized platform. Wait, what's that noise? That sounded less like a woodpecker and more like a squirrel barking. I'm gonna need to keep an eye on that area. If it stays in the treetops, I might need to use a shotgun. Because, again, I don't want to send rounds flying. That would be kind of bad. It's fine. I have squirrel loads in the shotgun. I mean, honestly, like, I do most of my squirrel hunting with a shotgun. It's just more convenient. And for Brunswick stew, you're supposed to shred meat anyways, so it's pretty easy to just pick the shot out when you're shredding the meat. I mean, okay, Brunswick stew is delicious. No, I use squirrel meat. And it's not a spell, it's a meal. Okay, that was a squirrel. That was 100% a squirrel. I heard a squirrel. I'm just trying to figure out what direction because I have one ear pro in. Stupid squirrels. Getting me excited. And then stopping. Okay. Watch me as soon as the stream ends. I get a whole bunch of squirrels. You know that's how it end up working out. Oh, that was a cool sounding bird. I knew yesterday I saw a hawk. I know they hate giving me content. Maybe the real squirrels were the friends we made along the way. Of course, I'm also thinking a tactical shotgun may not have been the best squirrel gun. I should have went with the Auto 5. Never heard of it. Squirrel stapler? Never heard of it. I know a lot of people are playing squirrel with a gun now. Which, if I'm right, involves a squirrel with a gun. But yeah. Once I get that treehouse set up, I'll be able to do a lot more streams out here. Honestly, if I make the treehouse nice enough, I could just live out here. Okay, that sounds like a weird game. Sounds like a very weird game. I mean, I'm already a forest witch. Literally a trope at Everwood. Forest witch. What kind of forest witch doesn't do streams in the woods? And as you can see by the woods, or by the ears, I'm supposed to have really good marksmanship. The fact that I keep on missing whenever I do hunting streams constantly annoys me. Very suspiciously moving tree. Oh, it's just a bird. Oh yeah, free reign was fun. I don't like the slander. For the 3 elves they show, 2 of them are midgets. Not all elves are short little womanlets. So I feel like that's kind of slander. A tiny bit of slander. Yeah, the other one's just super tall and, like, overly muscular. So, yeah. Just randomly trailing off. If I randomly stop speaking, it's because I'm looking for squirrels. I must do that Brunswick stew. I mean, I'm gonna, when I go out grocery shopping tomorrow, I'm gonna get something for a backup. But, just in case. But yeah, I'm mostly going for Brunswick stew. Yeah. Be out here every day. Might also go to the state game lands. Or just the state forest. Those are also options. Because if I don't get the squirrels for Brunswick stew this week, there's always next month. I won't be able to do it next week because I have other stuff later in the week. But there's always next month. I mean, hell, once I get the tray stand built, I can even stream from there. Oh, Dungeon Meshi is a lot of fun. Of course I have. I mean, the manga had a pretty good ending, but I kind of wish that it ran longer. But that's only because I liked it so much. The ending was kind of perfect. And me wishing it ran longer was just because needing more fur seal. Because who doesn't like fur seal? Yeah, I think I heard about that. I mean, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I wish I lived in Japan. But sometimes there are some events that are like that. Overall, more than happy being an American. Because only in America can you just set up in the woods with your stream set up, looking for squirrels. Okay, next time I do a stream like this, I'm gonna have to bring a beer just to flex. It's like, yeah, there's nothing stopping me from popping a beer because I'm on my own property. Just, yes. If I wanted to mag dump into that tree stump, I could. I'm not going to, but I could. If I wanted to, now I'm not doing that. Sorry, just bragging about being a landowner. I mean, the problem is, as soon as I do that, as soon as I empty the mag, the problem is I'm in the US. And the US is kind of stupid about that. I think technically in this state, drinking and driving is illegal, even on your own property. Which is just stupid, because if I wanna chug some beers and do donuts in my truck on my own land, I should be allowed to. But I think technically open container while driving is illegal even on your own property, which seems like fascism to me. There's literally nothing wrong with popping a few road sodas if you're on your own land. Because if I run into another car on my property, that's my own damn fault. I should clarify that I am clearly joking. I am very clearly joking. Exactly. If I crash into another driver on my own property, then that's their damn fault for trespassing. Truly, beverage drivers are the most oppressed class. Exactly. Know your target and what lies beyond. But, again, if I shoot somebody who's on my land, that's their fault for trespassing. And also, I do have a clearly marked backstop for my range. Actually, no, I don't. But that's a moot point because I do have clearly marked property boundaries. Exactly. It's discrimination, I tell you. Outright discrimination. I just heard a squirrel way off in the distance. Just angry squirrels. And none of them have the decency to step in front, to, step into the lane I cleared yesterday, specifically for shooting. Damn squirrels. Oh, and then when either deer muzzleloader or deer firearm season starts, I can do a stream from my bedroom. Like I did last year. Of course, that one, I was doing a conspiracy theory podcast stream while deer hunting from my bedroom. Yeah, there's literally nothing stopping me from deer hunting from my bedroom. I'm gonna have to use that antique long rifle I got. I know I posted about that. It's a Pennsylvania long rifle from the 1700s. Like an original 1700s long rifle. I'm probably gonna have to post the Twitter link. Because it is an absolute tack driver. Wait, I literally say that in the tweet. I mean, the country's younger than my barn. Unironically. My barn is older than the country. I mean, I really haven't been hiding the fact that I live on the East Coast. My barn is older than my country, and that rifle I got is probably made a little bit after the country was founded, if we're gonna be honest. But yeah, like, my homestead is older than the country, so I can make that joke too. But yeah, it is very comfy here. Yesterday was obnoxiously humid, but today is a good day. I didn't have to use my AK. Okay, I need to stop the Ice Cube references. I mean, yeah, an AK would be overkill. Imagine blasting squirrels with a Kalashnikov. I mean, that would be counterproductive. Because I'm here to get the squirrels for food. True, I could find a way to make 7.62 rat chop. Actually, yeah, I could actually do that. Oh, thanks for resubbing, Tired Salary Man. I could actually do that. I realize, like, if I get some, like, 32 caliber rat shot, I could pull the bullet and put it in 7.62. Do they make 32 rat shot? I'll have to look that up. .32 caliber shot wads. Okay, that's kind of badass. But it won't work for... Unfortunately, it won't work for what I need. I have to go to the bathroom again. Because I've been drinking coffee since 6:30. But... I can find a way. I know I can find a way. I could always use like a cardboard tube. Yeah, that could work. But at that point, I would just be being stubborn. But then again, there's nothing stopping me. I have some .32 caliber check tracers that I loaded into 54R. No, not 54R. By 760 by 39 one time. I was drunk and had a hammer, and it seemed like a fun idea at the time. And it was. Oh, thanks for the follow. Ash, however the hell you say that. Okay, one more cup of coffee. And then I'll need to find something to raid into. As much as I'd like to stay longer, I'm running out of power. Yeah, I definitely need to find a better way. Oh, that could also work. Just like melt it together. That could also work. One more cup of coffee, but I need to keep an eye on my power. Because, again, I think in the future, I might be able to find a way where I can stretch this out for a bit longer. I'll definitely have to play around with that. But yeah. Oh yeah, distracted because too much coffee. But yeah, it's a really nice day out. Like, super nice. You know what? I probably could also 3D print. Like 3D print for Snake Shop. Because I do have a 3D printer. I could always just use that. Like, 3D print it without a top. Or without a base. Like, super thin. And then just heat gun. Like, fill it with its shot. And then heat gun it on. I could absolutely do that. Oh, no. Tired Salary Man. I'm doing that Friday. Except I'll be cooking. And not hunting. But yeah, no, that's Friday. Oh, 762 by 39 snake shot. That's what we're printing. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, so cooking stream. And yeah, since I think I can keep this VOD up. Wait, does Twitch let you say retard? If Twitch lets you say retard, I think I can keep this VOD up. Wait, Twitch doesn't? Oh, fuck. Oh, retard is fine. Okay, good. Okay, I'm fine. Because I guess back when I grew up, it was something you were allowed to say. And I guess I'm kind of on the old side. I sometimes use words that modern people find offensive. So, in my defense, those crows were being annoying. Well, no, if you're allowed to use idiot. Okay, the context. If you're allowed to use idiot, which is even worse. Idiot, imbecile, and moron. No, idiot and moron are worse. Because originally it came from ways of measuring intelligence. An idiot and moron were even worse than retard. A little bit of a history of IQ research there for you. So yeah, okay, so the VOD can stay up. I might need to cut that last bit. But the VOD can stay up. For once. My VOD couldn't stay up last time. Neither of my VODs from Friday could stay up. Partially because I started blasting Freebird. Yes, rare non-yab. Non-yabai Atropos stream. The worst thing I did was shout some insults at crows. And since we want to get a little bit of that woodsy vibe before I need to raid in somebody, I'll step away from the microphone so it doesn't peak the microphone as much. Shooting half the mag. So that way, if I see a squirrel, immediately after raiding, I still have rounds to shoot it with. So let's see who's actually on. I don't know. I don't normally stream this early in the morning, so I don't actually have that many people I follow who are on. I guess I can read into Whiskey Project. So, thank you for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. I drank too much coffee, but it's been a lot of fun. But my battery is literally about to die. And I guess we're waiting to Whiskey Project. So, let's go.